my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I am Shayna Moat, a Maryland real estate agent. On my channel, we talk about all things real estate, finances, and lifestyle. So today we're going to talk about, should you or shouldn't you get into real estate as a career? So there are a lot of pluses and negatives to being a real estate agent, and it really just depends on what you want for your life. Me personally, I love it. I love being an agent. I love the day-to-day. I love the freedom. With anything that you do in life, you definitely want to figure out your why, like what's your reason for doing it, because your why is what's going to drive you when things get hard. The best part for me about being an agent is the flexible schedule. You get to pretty much make your own day. You choose what days you're going out and doing showings. You choose what days you're prospecting. You choose what time of the day you have dedicated to making phone calls and what time of the day you want to spend with your family. The downside to the schedule is that you're not working a 9 to 5, so you can tend to run like 12-hour days, and it can get a little long. So if you're not really interested in having those longer hours, then it might not be right for you. But if you love the flexibility of being able to make your own schedule, then you would probably really enjoy it. The cool thing about being a realtor is that you have the potential to make unlimited income. You make as much as you work. So the amount of work that you choose to put into your business is how much your business is going to grow. There are like slow periods, like in the summertime, the market might be really hot. In the winter, during the holidays, it could get a little slower because, people aren't necessarily interested in moving because they're spending time on vacation or with their family. Another great thing about being a real estate agent is that overall you're just helping people achieve their dreams and goals that they've set out for themselves and their families, and that's like the most rewarding feeling. Now, with helping people, there does come a lot of pressure, especially when you run into those people who may not be ready to achieve their goals right now. You might feel a little defeated because you couldn't do everything for them that they might have wanted in that moment. But with time and preparation, they can always achieve it later in life. But sometimes the pressure of getting things done for people now is a little draining. Real estate is a real on-the-go career, so I can work from home, I can work from a coffee shop, I could work from vacation. There's nothing really keeping me from getting my work done at any point, and I never actually have to stop. Unless I want to, of course, I can take a little break from it, but I could take my job with me wherever I want to go. Now, some people might find that to be a little rough for them because of the lack of structure. Like if you're somebody who needs to have your schedule laid out or be told you need to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z at this point, that point, and whichever point, then the lack of structure can be a little draining for people. It's really, there's no height to what you can do in this business, and it's really just what you want to achieve personally. Now, the more that you plan to achieve, you're going to have to work harder and harder. And I know some people are like, well, work smarter, not harder, and I'm all for that. But it is going to be that hard work that really gets you to where you want to go. I love building different relationships, whether it's with agents or with clients or with other professionals in the industry, like lenders, title companies. I just really like making connections with like-minded people. So the potential for meeting people and building bonds it's a lot of fun. And I'm a people person, so I do like to interact and have different groups that I can hang out with here and there depending on how I'm feeling. The downside to having so many different relationships is that, if you are introverted, like myself, I am a people person, but I call myself an extroverted introvert. It can be hard, balancing different people's energies. I definitely also have to take a minute and take some time to myself throughout the days because I have a social clock and sometimes it runs out. But I still like to have that engagement and know that I could go networking or you know, I could go out for lunch if I wanted to. It's pretty fun. The amount of control that you have over your business as a real estate agent is probably one of the top tier things for this. So you're not working for anybody. Yes, you might be affiliated with another brokerage, but everything that you do is run by you. You make the decisions and, you know, you call the shots. Okay, so here are some pro tips if you do want to go ahead and join the real estate industry. You definitely want to improve your time management because, like I said, there is no set structure. You make your schedule, so you want to make sure that you're making your schedule in a way that is efficient for you and your business. You want to open a savings account, mostly for, you know, tax season when that comes around, because when you have to pay out your taxes, you want to make sure that you have that money there to do it, because again, this is your business. And that's something that a lot of first-time agents don't consider, is even though, yes, you're making these big checks now, when tax time comes around, you do have to pay out. You should definitely get an LLC and a business checking or savings to keep your money separate. It just overall helps with your own financial health and staying secure and making sure that your funds are accounted for. Another pro tip is to widen your network. You want to make sure that you have a mentor in the field or fields that you want to do. So if you're a real estate agent and you're looking to be a buyer's agent, find another real estate agent who's been in the game for a while. If you want to be a seller's agent, find a seller's agent who's most successful in sale size. If you want to be a divorce agent, I hear that's a very lucrative field, then you want to find an agent to mentor you in how best you should run your business to accomplish that goal. And then also, like, collab with other agents. Take notes on what it is that they do, just so that you're not necessarily out here winging it. And, you know, you just have like a guide and people who can support you on the same journey that they're on as well. You want to widen your network to mortgage brokers, inspectors, contractors, people who do different things that might also be beneficial for your clientele, just as a better way to serve your clients in the end. And also it makes you seem a lot more reliable, like you're the person that your clients want to go to because you have all the answers. If they need something done, then you know exactly where to point them in what direction, and they can trust you more. And you also want to make sure that you stay in touch with your clients. Generally, our business starts off with somebody that we don't know, and then they become, you know, kind of cool as you guys are undergoing the transaction, and you don't really want to break that bond. You want to keep that going forever, because when somebody goes to them and they're like, well, who did you use to buy your house, or who did you use to sell your house? You want them to be able to refer you, and then that also brings you big businesses in return. Okay, so my last pro tip is just to always be willing to learn. And that goes back to getting a mentor and not wanting to reinvent the entire wheel. But, you know, everything that we do in life, we're always growing. And so you want to make sure that you're open to staying up with the times. The market is always changing. You want to make sure that you're up to date on what's going on, you know, in your area. So those are my pro tips if you do decide to enter the real estate industry. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like this video and drop a comment and let me know if you're an agent, you know, what's your favorite part about the real estate industry or your least favorite part. And if you're not an agent, but you're thinking about being an agent, what part entices you the most? Subscribe to my channel and be sure to follow me on all social media platforms at That's So Shayna. Killer.